So I leave for a week and a half, and then this is what I come back to. The Oppressor Mark II. This video I'm going to show you guys all the unreleased vehicles, the gameplay. You may have seen this already, but I don't know. I've seen some people on my Discord ask for this, so I figured this could be one of the first videos I do back. But this is what we got. The freaking Oppressor Mark II. This thing flies. I don't know, man. I mean, it looks cool. It'll probably be cool in online. But man, oh man, we're getting crazier and crazier. Like, I didn't think Rockstar could get much crazier than the regular Oppressor. But then they released this. As for customization, you can't customize this at LSC. I believe you're going to need the Terabyte, which I think I'll show you guys here in a second. It's basically like an MOC, but a new version. And that's where you customize some of these vehicles at. This one doesn't have too many customization options. Like, you can change the engine if you so want to, but you can't really even see that. It does come with flares, so for online, that's going to be good. It also comes with homing missiles or the explosive MG. So that's actually kind of cool, at least in terms of offensive ability. You have the option to have the homing missiles, like normal, or the explosive cannon. I don't know which one will be better, but you have the option, which is great. And then I think that's pretty much it. There are a couple of new liveries, which I'll show you guys here. Like, there's this one, the Dala livery. And then here are some of the other ones, I believe, that are coming to, like, most of the vehicles. But I don't know when, because these are all drip feed as well. But this is the first, one of the first drip feeding vehicles. And I'll have to make a separate video on, like, how much money these things are going to cost and when they're going to come out, because I don't know that stuff at the moment. But the Oppressor Mark II, one thing, before we hop into the next vehicle, it is pretty quick, I will say. And it's interesting to drive. Oops, it's interesting to drive around. I don't know though if I'll like it more than the regular Oppressor. I mean, it is cool that you don't need to hit the ground to get the speed. But this, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's new. Maybe it's because I'm not used to it. It just. Oh, we can actually boost like that. Okay, I didn't even notice that. But it just feels weird. And that's the explosive cannon. So, pretty deadly, I'm sure. Alright, next vehicle. So this is the Turbite, or the Terabyte. And I know we all thought this was going to be like some electric supercar or something. But it actually turns out it's basically like a new MOC. And I believe this is what you're going to need to upgrade everything. I don't know. I don't think in single player we can get into the back. And I don't know really what customization we can do. There's no liveries. There's no, customization options in this menu. Let me see if I can get out, if there's like a way to get in the back. I doubt there is. But this is apparently what's coming out. That's going to introduce a bunch of new missions, which sound kind of cool. But I guess we can't get inside. This is the vehicle, though. I'm assuming it'll be something in the in the interaction menu, like the MOC, where you just call it like that. I don't think you'll be putting this into your garage, but I don't know. Again, I just want to show you guys some gameplay of all the new vehicles. It is a benefactor vehicle, as you can see right there, and it has these like solar panels on the roof. I'm not entirely sure what that's for, and it seems fairly quick for the size, I guess. But yeah, this is the Terabyte, which is gonna be required to, I think, purchase all the other vehicles, and you get like a discount if you do some of the missions. Like for the Oppressor Mark II, I believe if you do like 5 missions in this Terabyte, you get the Mark II for a little discounted price. One of the new vehicles, the Stafford. This is more of like your old school, although for whatever reason it is in the sedan class, not the sports classic class. But this is, an old school vehicle. So if you like collecting old school vehicles, then obviously this is going to be, a really awesome car for you. Now, as for customization, let's go ahead and just auto upgrade. Oh my god. So we have some crazy liveries, it appears. Let's just scroll through them really quickly. I definitely think this will be a really cool car for like car shows. I think there'll be some really cool options that people come up with. Engine, it actually doesn't look like there's a whole hell of a lot apart from the liveries. So typical Rockstar customization, but I do like this livery. And I think this will be a really cool car to drive around. One of the new trucks or the off-road vehicles we have is the Free Crawler, and I'm not entirely sure what the hell this thing is. This thing just looks weird. I don't know Let's see. It is an off-road vehicle. Is this an electric? It's got, I don't know, it's got a pretty quick acceleration for the off-road vehicles. This looks too weird. I'm not gonna lie. This is a weird looking vehicle. Let's go ahead and upgrade it to see what we got. So it does have, it looks like some interesting liveries. It's got a USA bumper on the top, as you can see. I'm not entirely sure if this will be any good because we already have the Camacho as probably the best off-roading vehicle. So unless this somehow beats that, I doubt anyone is really going to use this, especially with how weird it looks. I will say though, there does seem to be a decent amount of customization, so at least you have that on this vehicle. But I'm not even sure what half of these things do. So, maybe this might be the Camacho Part 2. This is going to be a vehicle that may be good, or like decent, I guess, but it has a ton of customization. For whatever reason, Rockstar do that. They put all the good customization on cars that not many people really like. But yeah, there's all of the, or most of the customization for the free crawler. Now, one of the most interesting vehicles in the drip feed is this one, the Scramjet. And it jumps, it has the boost, it's got missiles, it's got all kind of stuff. Let me see, let's go ahead and get into the sunlight, and I'll show you guys some of the liveries. So we have this one, the Princess Bubblegum, obviously you have the Space Rangers. It's basically like a freaking Batman car. You get some, you know, pretty simple standard liveries. We're going to go with the Republican Space Rangers. As for other customization, doesn't look like there's a whole lot. I don't think there's actually any, really. I mean, you can change the paint, obviously, but that's not really what this is for. I don't even know how to drive this. Okay, so, oh my god. So hitting the A button seems to give you the boost. Hitting the left stick in jumps. So this is basically a combo of the vehicles that we have in the game. Now this does have, like I said, missiles and the, well, you can actually use your regular guns too, so that's kind of cool. But it does have the missiles and the MG. So not only can you jump, boost, and then shoot, but you can also use grenades and whatever in case you want to. So this is another vehicle. You know, you didn't think Rockstar could get any crazier, but I guess they've proved us wrong. Now, we're actually getting some blimp liveries, and I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work because we can't own the blimp in the game. But we are getting some liveries, which I'll show you guys here. These are just liveries for, like, the clubhouse stuff, and I'm guessing this has to do, or this ties into the promotion in some way. Like, you drive the blimp around and you promote your nightclub. That makes the most sense to me. But maybe we do get to own this some way. I don't know. I don't know where we would put this because it wouldn't fit in our hangar. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Solomon. Then we have Black Madonna, Tale of Us, and then you saw Dixon. But that is the blimp. As we are falling down, this is one of the other new off-roading vehicles. This is the Menacer. And it's basically the, what is it, the Night Shark, but with a gun up top. So, I don't know. Another interesting vehicle, it looks like. Now, it's a little oddly shaped. It's like squinched for whatever reason. I'm assuming it's armor-proof. I'll have to do tests and all that in a separate video. This isn't the video for that. But as for customization, let's go ahead and check out. I'm guessing, yeah, we have some liveries here. So you got the same liveries that we have on some of the other vehicles. Then for, okay, so this actually has a lot of customization. I'm not going to go through everything, but you can just see a bunch of different bumper options, a bunch of different skirt options. So this is going to be one of those vehicles that you can customize a lot and make look sort of like you want, although it only has a 50 cal minigun up on top, which isn't really the greatest thing. So maybe this is just a defensive vehicle with the option of the minigun. Like, the minigun's not going to really do much against other vehicles, I don't think, unless they buffed it while it was gone. But yeah, that is the Menacer. And then the final vehicle, the one that I actually am most excited for, the freaking Strike Force. It's the Warthog. This is one of the planes, not that I really drive or fly planes that often, but this is one of the planes I've been wanting ever since they added planes into the game. This thing I'm hoping is good. Okay, so oh my god, it's not only got the explosive cannons, holy crap, but it's got homing missile, it's got barrage missiles. This thing is slow as hell though, holy crap. So I guess that's the balance. They made this thing insanely overpowered in terms of offensive capabilities, but it is very slow. I'm guessing we can upgrade it though a little bit. Oh, you can add some stuff, liveries. Okay, so there's some liveries here. Nothing too great or crazy. I'm assuming you're gonna need the hanger to purchase this. Wheels, that doesn't matter. You can put a flare on it, so at least you have that. You know, it's not completely helpless like the laser and the Hydra. So obviously that's good. You also have the bombs to drop on people. Oh my god. So this thing is everything, it seems like. I'm gonna go ahead and fully upgrade it and see if it's any faster. It really doesn't seem like it is. So I guess that is the trade-off. And that makes sense. I mean, you can't have a vehicle like this with these insanely overpowered weapons and then have it like go insanely fast. Although one thing I'm noticing, these cannons don't seem to be that good. They are explosive, but you almost have to hit everything directly on. It's not like the Hydra cannons, which are just like, if you're in the area, you're getting blown up. But again, I'll have to do some more tests once I figure everything out, and maybe once, you know, we can spawn these in multiplayer to get some other people helping out. But yeah, those are the unreleased vehicles. Surprisingly, there's only, what is it, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. There's only 8 unreleased vehicles. Now there is a ton of unreleased content, which I'll get maybe more into in a separate video, but as for vehicles, there's only 8. So that is interesting, because we, before the DLC came out, thought, because there was a rumor or a leak that said the DLC drip feed was going to last until Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, 8 vehicles doesn't sound like a lot, so I don't know. But anyway, let me know in the comment section, out of all these unreleased vehicles, which one are you most excited for? It's probably either this, the Scramjet, or the Oppressor Mark II. But stay tuned, I'll be doing some more videos going through everything, like when they're coming out, what the prices are, because some of these are freaking expensive. But anyway, as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.